Beautiful and strong people, welcome back to lesson 5, reinforcing the brace of the deadlift mastery. This is going to be a short and sweet one. As I said, the differences between the squat brace and the deadlift brace is the fact that during the deadlift, it's a good idea to actually brace twice. Okay, once on top and once at the bottom. But in this particular lesson, we're going to see why reinforcing the brace is so important. Okay, when we're going through the hinge, especially if we're at the start, we're learning this process, we're often going to lose some of the brace that we're actually creating on top. So we want to make sure that we're reinforcing that at the bottom. Else we're going to lose stability, and of course the pull will be less efficient. So besides that, this reinforcing the brace is pretty much making you stand a little bit taller. It prevents the tendency of actually collapsing, and it's actually making you more efficient with the pull. A strong brace means a smooth bar break. If you're not having the brace in there, it's going to be very hard to actually break the bar off the floor. So how do we reinforce the brace? This is a video of me deadlifting. I've already done the brace on top, so let's just see it again in here. So I'm keeping the ribs stacked to my pelvis. I've braced in here. I'm hinging into position, grabbing the bar. Okay, and you're going to notice I'm inhaling deeply into my diaphragm, and just before that I've actually started to squeeze my abs again. Okay, I'm pushing back into my belt, okay, to actually hold that tension in there, and after that I'm doing the deadlift. Okay, so you want to hold that brace as much as possible. Again, if you're the type of guy, just like with the squat, in which you need to actually exhale. First of all, don't exhale fully. Secondly, exhale when you're close to lockout. Never exhale fully. And very important, don't scream, don't shout, don't yell. I don't know why you would actually do that. It's not going to help. You're going to lose the brace, and it's going to make it a lot more difficult to finish off the movement. And especially if you're trying a new max and you're doing that, you're losing the brace, you may potentially increase the injury risk because you're, letting the brace go. And because of that, you're going to start to actually collapse. So in summary, I told you it's a short and sweet one. Bracing at top isn't enough. Rebrace at the bottom for a stronger start. Breathe into your diaphragm, expand 360 degrees, hold it, don't let it go. You can drill pauses and rebraces until automatic. So you can pretty much pause at the bottom for a couple of seconds, for 1 to 2 to 3 seconds, to actually practice rebracing and practice timing up the way you're actually breaking the floor. It's not going to feel pretty. It's going to feel pretty hard to actually do that, but it's going to come very in handy later down the road. Rule of thumb: no brace, no deadlift. Never deadlift without a brace. That's all. Catch you in the next one.